I wanted to say this real quick about how the president is getting in on tax reform in what I call the tax cuts game today, right?
Yes.
He's got an entire talk radio row set up in the old executive office building today. And you see guys like Chris Plant and Hugh Hewitt, conservative voices on talk radio, talking about tax reform and the proposal today. That's really smart. You know, I mean, he's utilizing something that we know is tried and true with particularly GOP listeners.
Right.
But you've got it there under the auspices of the White House, if you will, with the old executive building. It's an interesting play.
Because that's one of the ways he can get the correct message to the people. In addition to his Twitter account, which a lot of people don't like, but this is how he reaches 100 million people. They follow him, and now he's going directly to the people. That's how you're going to do it, because, like I said, the Democrats are going to continue that same negative attacks, which are false, about what these tax cuts and simplifications would do.
Democrats do seem to be showing that they're just going to keep trying to get in the way of this happening.
Well, certainly they are, and I respectfully, and I'm thrilled to meet you and to be joining you today. What the Democrats are saying is not false. This is a tax cut for the wealthy. We are giving a tax cut to J.P. Morgan, not to middle-class Americans. I saw the $4,000 tax cut appraisal, but there are other appraisals out there that show that it's a lot closer to $1,000. We also aren't discussing the fact that he's getting rid of the estate tax, the alternative tax minimum, which has hurt him. Oh, I think it was in 2005, which was the only year we really have tax returns for Donald Trump, cost him over $30 million. He doesn't want that either. We had Gary Cohn out there say every middle-class American may not necessarily do better for this. I mean, the White House has a messaging problem. I agree. It's smart to be out there on...
You're ignoring the messaging from the White House, because they rolled out papers this week and it spelled out with very clear math how they come up with that 4,000 number. The White House Economic Council.
I'm just saying there are alternative analyses out there from think tanks that show that it won't be that way. And when you just say it's a cut for the middle class, just give them a cut then. Don't rely on the corporations to roll it down. We have seen time and time again the trickle down is not as effective as Republicans would like to make it out to be. Right. So give middle class Americans the cut.
I got to weigh in. Bless your heart. It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
But J.P. Morgan does not represent the rich. This is the problem.
J.P. Morgan doesn't represent the rich.
No, J.P. Morgan
I know what that means too. Whenever I hear,
let me finish. J.P. Morgan doesn't represent the rich. Large multinational corporations don't represent the rich. They are the job creators. This is how they are framing this message, that it is a tax cut for the rich, and that's simply wrong. Businesses take cash and expand their businesses and create jobs.